Hello, everybody. I have got special guests today. Surprise! This is Archangel Patrick Scott. And the reason why you want to be here today is because this is kind of a special edition of What's in the Box. Because my sweet husband, who is retired, has been digging through the attic upstairs and found a box in the far reaches of the corner that we put there in 1999 when we moved here. But it has been packed away since 1997 when I moved away from the old store Planet Comics, for you guys that are old school. And I have it here in the store, plus 3 portfolios of original art kind of stuff that has not been seen for so long. This is kind of a nostalgia con, but also we're going to offer some stuff for you guys. So please share with friends who you think might like some like deep dive in the mid 90s when everything was chaos and we only had one distributor and, you know, other things. We'll talk about that when we come back right after this. What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box? What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Hi, everybody, and welcome back. Most everyone's watching from our regular broadcast space, Comic Book Shopping Network, but we're also dual broadcasting because I thought it would be cool to have like extra video of this for, you know, posterity. I see that we've got Brainy, awesome retailer extraordinaire, all the way from Northridge, California. The whole box for an apple and a smile. It is a deal, but you're gonna have to get it from me when I'm dead. I will be offering some of the stuff out of this box for sale, but I don't really know what's in it, so I can't really say I'll sell everything in there because there's probably stuff that I'll be like, absolutely not. Pablo had roasted chicken and white rice, but no fried plantains. Write it down. This was the first day and all of the time I have known Pablo to not have no plantains. It's plantain-a-thon. What is it? We're just going to call it the Armageddon of plantain. Terrence, hello. This is not a normal show. Normally I would have like comic books. I'd show them to you boringly by going, look, this is a comic. Boom, this is a comic. But no, we're doing crazy fun stuff today and having a special guest and offering his books from back in the 90s, because Lord knows I'm going to tell you guys some stories about how his book Archangel is like financed my store for the first year. A Forest. Oh no, Pablo now offers a bushel of apples. Brainy, you're going to have to up your bid. Mark, hello. Enjoy this super fun. Kyle says meatball sub, apple and large Coke Zero, no ice or no deal. Big shout out to Kyle because I asked him a couple days ago if he would be willing to come and do the broadcast because I wanted it to be special. And he is taking his own personal time to do this, which I owe him money for. Brainy can't stay for the night. Unfortunately, I have to get back to work. Sell the sandwiches. Are you selling sandwiches today, Brainy? Sometimes they are hard to find. Oh, the plantains. Oh, I didn't know there might be a plantain shortage. That makes me kind of go, what? Kyle Northrup, it's a good deal. And later in the show, we'll have sandwiches delivered live from Brainy's awesome shop all the way in California. No, that's not true. That's all a lie, but it would be really funny if you were trying to do that. And David Moore is here. Hello. All right, we're going to get into this. Okay, I'm going to tell you a story about a lovely lady bringing up no girls. I was 22 when I started on this path of becoming a comic shop owner. Before that, not 6 months before, I was a police officer in the Oklahoma City Police Department. You can totally trust me on that because, Lord, it was a lot of work. But because I have low blood pressure, I did not continue on with my training. So I don't have a badge nor gun. Wait, I'm in Texas. Everyone has a gun. Mm-hmm. Okay. And then I opened a flea market spot in Oklahoma City because that's where I lived. And we practiced being retailers, my husband and I, for 2 years. He's actually a petroleum engineer. He was never going to be a retailer. Just letting you know, he was the support system for me and still is. And I love him. He's the best. Okay, that would be amazing DoorDash delivery. It would be. I've had his sandwiches. They're really good. And then in 1995, we moved to Midland, Texas, and I opened Planet Comics. You guys are wondering, why is your place not called Planet Comics right now? And here's the real deal. The reason why I am on the board of the Comic Book Legal Defense Fund is because the original Planet Comics in Oklahoma City got the guy who owned it got arrested for selling adult material, in which was not true. He had adult material comic books in his pull boxes, which were for adults. And for some reason, the then district attorney got a bee in his bonnet and wanted to have something to run on. So he went after him. So because of that, this guy lost his comic book business, his wife, his house, and everything he owned. And I love him, but he saw what was coming. And so he allowed us to dissolve our partnership, which he basically was providing me with brand new comic books at the very beginning of my store being open. And so we like parted ways, but not because I didn't believe in him and love him. He did nothing wrong. So it's the reason why I'm very passionate about it. That, you know, we sell an art form that occasionally has nudity in it, and that does not make it pornographic. So I'm just going to say that out loud. It's art. It's art. It's art. It's art. Okay, so that was the beginning of my store, and the reason why it was called Planet Comics and then is not now, because the name Planet Comics I sold when I sold the business back in 1997 and moved away. Okay. Uh-oh. There's more talking. If you think area of Chatworth, California, go to Togo sandwiches there. Keep Brainy sick. Busy so we can buy the books. Yay!
I'll just order some sandwiches. Hang on a second.
And pop, that's right. Same thing happened to your friend Jesus Castillo at Keys Comics in Dallas. Thank God for Comic Book Legal Defense Fund. So if you have any extra like money at the end of the year that you're looking to give to a charity, the Comic Book Legal Defense Fund right now, I just looked at I'm on the board, so I get to see what they're fighting. They are fighting every day in every single jurisdiction to try to keep books from being banned. Banned books are always bad news, just so you guys understand that. Someday they will come after a book you care about. Just think it through. All right. So let's do this. We're going to look in this box and these art portfolios, and we're going to talk a little bit about the comic book store as we go through, because I'm sure some of this stuff will make us go, oh my gosh. Okay. And if it's stuff that's sellable, I will sell it to you. All right. I feel like I should let
27 years ago.
27 years ago, this special edition Universe X Wizard insert went into the box. This is not super special. So it is like $1. But it is of the era, man. Special edition. This is supposed to have gone in right as we put it up in the attic because it is a 2000 item. This is awesome because it actually has like original sketch art. That's really cool. All right. Stuff that's not special, but okay and fun. Some things I don't know why I still own them, but if you like to have collectibles, it does have an Alex Ross cover. It does have an Alex cover. That's perfectly right. Okay. Hey, Larry. Hey, Jeff. Things like this are in the box. This is how you know that it's definitely of the era. This is Big Easy Comic Con. When could I have applied to go? This in 1999. I could have gone as a professional. A professional, I say. Who was the guest? You could have seen Adam West, Lou Ferrigno. Here's when you know it's a comic book store. Look at all the people that are actually going to this, because this is like, they don't have these kind of shows anymore. Dick Ayers, John Byrne, Scott Biederstadt, Gary Cody, John Dell, Ron Garney, Bob Ingersoll, Tony Isabella, Cindy Johns, Andy Kuhn, Steve Lieber, Aaron Lepresti, Angel Medina, Bill Mesner-Lobes, Dan Parsons, Robin Riggs, Paul Ryan, Mark Schultz, Al Spawn Simmons, one of my good friends.
Yes.
Love him. Roger Stern, William Stout, and Alan Williamson, and more. This is ridiculous. Like, if you guys don't know those names, look them up and get to know them. Like, here's
with a few exceptions, you can still see all of those guys at cons.
Sure.
But you have to be really, really lucky because most of them don't travel anymore.
True. And special exhibits by the Comic Book Legal Defense Fund. Whoop! All right, if any of this ephemera you're interested in, just let me know. I'm just going through what's in this box. Because, well, I know why this is in the box. This came back with me from Chicago when I went to see The Matrix in the movie theater on the opening day before anyone knew what it was, and came out of that thing a changed woman. There was one other person in the theater with me when I went to go see this thing. And we both came out and I literally went home and told my husband, I said, I'm going to go back to the movies. And I bought tickets for every showing of this film when I wasn't working for a whole week. And I don't know how many times I watched it, but I sure know it will. But anyway, this is just American cinematographer. The Matrix. So that has to be from when we moved to Chicago. 90s artist cornucopia is right. Oh. Claim con flyer for reasons. You can totally have that. I owe it to you, Kyle. I'm going to make you a Kyle pile. Oh, please.
So I'm doing a show, and I'm doing 3 shows in the next 4 months that will have Tony Isabella, although that is not the name they go by anymore, Bill Lobes, and several other guys there. So I'm going to have them sign it and send it back to you. Bam.
Oh, I love it. Tony's now Ginny. Okay.
Multiple copies.
Here we go. There are 3 copies of this crazy thing from 1993. You are, whoa! Okay, dope. All right. I've got 3 of these awesome posters. Cordially inviting you to listen to my stuff selling on eBay. Sorry about that. Cordially inviting you to the wedding of Jean and Scott. I hate Scott, but whatever. I kind of will. You can use this as a vision board in which you can like throw darts at Scott's head so that he might die so that Logan and Jean can get together finally. But that's just me. That's just me. I've got 3 of these cool posters. I don't know. What do you guys think? Couple bucks? Couple bucks for a poster. These are just like found objects. Found objects. On the way out of the theater, they offer you a blue pill or a red pill. Neither, sadly. They didn't know what they had.
One got nibbled on.
I know. Well, that one's worth extra money. Why do I dislike Scott? Oh, Elvis, I will tell you. If you ever want to know, like the reason I named is the reason that I don't like him. But also, if you wanted to know all the reasons why Scott is a detestable human being, mutant, just go on the internet right now on Google and say, why does everyone hate Scott Summers? And there's sites on there that will list to you all the things he has done as a human being, including cheating on his wife who had cancer. I mean, there's lots of stuff that he's done that's just like, he's a leader. He's not the right leader. Prof X should have objected when the priest asked. Yeah. And that's the other thing. He knew. Prof X knows. And there's been always this love square. People don't think about Prof X in the love triangle that is Logan and Scott and Jean. But Prof X also has feelings for Jean, but he would never act on them. Never, ever, ever. Okay. And then I also have, this is literally the actual invite to the wedding. Invite to the wedding. I still have 2 of them. One of them has been unfortunately nibbled by Creature, but the other one is really nice.
Oh.
You can go to Gray Malkin and witness this wedding. Those are $2 a piece also. It's just easy to remember, $2. Okay, what? Okay, so this one probably, if you have this thing, it's worth $1 billion. Why do I own this? Why do I keep this? Who knows? This is Star Wars Action Fleet Imperial AT-AT remote control instructions. I remember this figure. This was a really dope figure. But if you need the interior stuff still sealed, that's $2. Vision board poster and invite goes to David Moore. Congratulations, David. You now have vision board stabbing available to you. This is probably the only time in history that anyone will claim something as a vision board.
And let's not forget, like I put it in the comments, but like if Scott Summers had been a better father, his offspring wouldn't have traveled through time so many times to hang out with Deadpool.
Yes.
Like, if you're hanging out with that bad of an influence, your parents must not have done their job. I'm just saying.
Is a bad dad. Summers is not a leader. He's a whiner. Oh, TJ. Just say it the way it is. Say it the way it is. And I feel really bad because some of this is going to get back to Gale. And Gale loves Cyclops. And the version that is in the new Cyclops book is they've explained a little bit of his interestingness away. And I totally get it. I'm not saying that you have to hate Scott because I hate Scott. You can love Scott. But because I love Logan, I have to choose sides. All right. Ooh, here you go. When did this thing come out? 1995. Fun fact, a good friend of mine was in this film. She's just in the casino. She's just a random person. She's wearing the pink jumpsuit. That's my good friend Vivian, who also used to run the cafe.
Yes, Vivian.
In our
Oh my
space.
gosh,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. Deadpool's not a great
Makes
influence.
the best cookies.
Yes.
Oh my
Yes. So here you go. Here's a casino folded sheet, $2. I don't know why I have it other than that. Oh,
Maybe we can get Vivian to sign it.
that's right. I should. Okay. I am not 100% certain, but I think this might be someone's very early work that I will own forever and no one can have. But I am not certain, but I know Claimed Cookies by Vivian. Oh, the cookies by Vivian. Yeah, everyone wants lava cookies, I'm telling you.
Yes.
Okay, I am not certain, but I think this might be my good friend Justin Woodard's art. That he made this comic book for me at the shop and did not sign like a punk. Headless headquarters. So I wanted to show you. Hi, Zaya. I just wanted to show you. So if you want to know why I do what I do, it is really for stuff like this. I opened the comic book store for kids because when I was young, there was a corner store that I could walk to. It was like 4 blocks away that just sold little tchotchke stuff. It was meant for like women who wanted to buy candles and that kind of stuff, right? They did not care that I walked from wherever, and I was probably 8 to 10 when I used to go to this place all the time with my jar of pennies, and I'd sit on the floor and count out my pennies 20,000 times trying to see if I had enough money to buy those. You remember those little flocked bears, the country critters things? And I would be there all day long. And these women never gave me side eye. They never told me to get my stuff done and get out of there. They made me feel safe and okay to be a kid. And I wanted to have that place for kids. So if you were ever a kid that ever came to my shops, I hope you felt that I wanted you to just have a place to be you. And I still do.
Big kid.
Big kid. So anyway, this is a trip down memory lane. I'm going to cry now because this is...
Oh, here it
This
comes.
is the part where I told everyone it was going to be a cry
We
fest.
have toilet paper.
I have TP'd her positions. So I don't know if this is Justin's work, who now actually makes comics as an adult. And I'm so proud of him. But in any case, whatever kiddo that made this awesome book, this is Suicide Man. The Suicide Man. It's premiering today on this channel because it has not been seen since 1995. Suicide Man. A-bomb! With lots of things coming at him. He looks real scared. And then let's see what's happening on this page. It says, I'm just about to go into the office. I have just broken into the Hydra base. Beep! I think something's gone wrong. Kaboom! By the way, he dies on every page. Spoiler alert, he does die on every page. Boom! Okay, next one. This is so good. It's like pen and ink. This one. It's a dark and stormy night. A good night for crime. I fight crime, especially Hydra. I think I'm being watched. Bam! He gets shot in the head. I found myself tied to a... Oh, sorry, never mind. I found myself getting tied to a lightning rod. Uh-oh, crash. Bzzzt. Ow! He dies. He's dead. This needs to see print immediately. I'm telling you, I want to do it. I'm walking toward the Hydra base in the Amazon jungle. I hear a rustle in the leaves. Rustle, rustle. It really says rustle, rustle in the leaves. And then something pulls him up into the trees and obviously kills him. Ow. Ow. Okay. This page says, locked. I'm trying to break into the Hydra office. I think I'm going to have to ram down the door, which says have to, H-A-F-T-A, have to. Swoosh. Acid, plunge. Ow. It just says ow every time. Here you go. Oh, this is my favorite one. He gets split into like many pieces. All right. I've followed a criminal into the national park. I'm walking in Yellowstone Park. Russell, huh? What's that? A Wolverine! Ow. Ow.
Sound effects are important.
Yep. Help! I saw the thing! Abel! Planet Comics, DC, Marvel, Image, Cards, X-Men, Overpower, Magic, DC, Marvel, Star Wars, everything! I got an ad in this one, y'all. I got an ad. This is my earliest ad. The Headless Headquarters, and it does have a back cover. Hope you guys were entertained. This is the best. Keeping forever. No one can ever have. Sorry. Mine.
I think the rat's got a lot of that one.
Ooh, here's a truly well-loved one. This one is... Woo!
They nibbled on that one.
That one's been... Yeah. All right. There's another box down below this because I do collect everything. Wile E. Coyote, I haven't bought anything since 1999. Oh my God! They killed Suicide Man, you bastages! I think it needs to be a backup story for Lobo, Todd. I think it absolutely does. So this is 1996 Running into Trouble, paint by water. You know, remember when you put water on a page and it would make you paint color? Oh, of course, I turned it to the one page where there was nothing.
There's no the separate.
There you go. Boop.
Center.
Oh, thank you. Just hand that down. We're going to throw it on the floor because we're going to need those in a little bit because we're going to talk about Archangels here in a little bit.
Okay, I'm going to set them right here.
This color book is $5. It has a little bow to it because it's been in a box, but otherwise is unused. $5. Okay. This is crazy cool. I don't even know what this is.
Faxes.
Yeah, so back in the day, whenever you were working on a comic book,
You would fax.
you would fax stuff back and forth to each other. So, oh no. This is true history stuff right here. Okay, I'll tell you a story. So back in the day, I worked on my own book called The Eighth Beast. Post-apocalyptic storyline in which the main character experiences the events of Revelation, but is not from no one's walking around and trying to save your soul in this. It's just from his point of view. If the events happen the way that they're laid out, because I just wanted to say, is it scary enough without having to think about the dragon and all that stuff showing up? So it is a black and white book, and it's done by the amazing artist Bobby Diaz, and inks by Kelsey Shannon. The front cover art is by Shannon Gallant, who is actually a famous artist, does a bunch of DC stuff, and he just was very sweet. Whenever I went to go put this book to print, the printer would not print it because I did not have permission to use this other person's art. And he wrote this, I hope it's in this box. It's somewhere in my possessions that literally said, Jen has permission to print, burn, boil, send into space, whatever. It's this long list of things that I had permission to do with this
Or
art.
publish.
Or published. Published would also be good. So anyway, so this is my book, The Eighth Beast. I only made it to issue number 2 because Bobby Diaz got picked up by Antarctic Press to do Warrior Nun Ariella, which is important because I'm about to show you something from that. If you want either of my comic books from that era, they're $5 a piece because on eBay they're $3. I don't know why, but they just are. And I will sign them for you. I don't know why I have them separated by so far. It's like they're not friends or anything. And I have written already number 3. Yes, I intend to go back to it. You should all buy 8 Beast. Oh, thanks, Kyle. But this is what's in this box that's making me crazy. See if I can get it in sequential number here. Yep. There's number 1. Some reason he must have been sending art back and forth to Antarctic Press. This is because it's on thermal paper. It's really light now. But these are his pages. These are his pages that have been going back and forth between him and Antarctic Press on my fax machine. 1997, January, February, March, April, at 6:13. It has page 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I have it the whole story? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What? All right, I'll get you guys 8th Beast. This is. But anyway, this is true trip down memory lane. If you ever wanted to see the artist that worked on the 8th Beast on what I consider a big book, since they made movies out of this stuff, you should track down Bobby Diaz's work on the Eighth Beast. I mean, on the Warrior Net Ariella. Let me do this real fast for you guys. I see 2 people claiming Eighth Beast. I'm gonna find a good pen.
4 people have claimed it, and actually 5 sets.
And what's?
So the Clemenses get one. Mike Asbel gets a set. Norman Coburn gets 2 sets, and David Moore gets a set.
Okay, so I need to make 5 things. I'm just gonna put them all up here and autograph them. And also, Shannon did the cover for number 2. He was always game for whatever I asked. I would just send him messages. This is back in the days when you faxed people or called them. There was no such thing as the internets or whatever it was did not exist in the way that we use it now. No one used it to email each other. And so when you wanted to talk to somebody, you kind of had to call them and stuff, which that story will come back to us when I start talking about Archangel's Patrick Scott and how much he could have made more money if he had someone in his office.
We'll talk about that.
If I thought about it back in the day, and if I was the person I am today, I would have just offered to take over distribution. I mean, like the sending of things for you.
Oh, Norman only wants 1 set. Sorry.
We got you.
More John Ledger would know this too as well. It was more about maintaining artists and continuing funding.
That's true. It was hard. All right, can I have a bunch of those? Yes.
Rudolph, it looks like she does have more sets.
Yeah.
If you want them.
I actually own all the print run. It is in my garage. So if you want any of these, I am happy to do them. By the way, I am in talk with a publisher to continue the series. My problem is finding time to continue to write the series. It's not, I already have it all vision boarded out in my brain and or written down in script form. That's the problem. It's just like the finding time to move it along. Someday there will even be, I'll show you. I have some pages for the number 3 that are, oh, thank you.
I'll pack.
That are done, but they were from an artist that didn't look like the same. Isaiah, I got you. So I'm going to write these down.
How many times have we done this?
This part?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the bagging and boarding?
Oh, bagging and boarding.
Yeah. Yeah. All of us that came out of the 90s that made comic books have a real respect for people that are still doing it now. It is, everyone's got technology and stuff now. But the difference is back in the day, we just went to conventions and like hand sold. That was really the only way to do it.
Yeah.
And now.
This is pre-internet.
Yeah.
Pretty much. 1995 was like when the internet was just starting. 1999 was like, AOL and Hotmail and just, oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
No social media to promote or sell anything.
All right. I'm just getting everyone's names down so I have a place for stuff, and then I'll go back and do it.
These are good to go.
More.
These are good to go.
Rudolph, do you want a set? Yep. Good more. Oh, Todd. Al Gore had not created the things. And I think everybody that's on watching has bought from me before. But if you haven't, if you'll just do a simple thing for me, if you're watching from Facebook, will you just send me a direct message that just says hi? I don't really need anything more than just the hi part. Okay, I'm actually just going to put these like these and make a deposit. It's just easier than stand up, sit down, fight. And I'm going to pull 2 more, right? Herrera. Maybe just 1 more. Do I have everybody? I got Norman, David, Isaiah, Mike, the Clemenses, and Rudolph, correct?
Sign away and all stuff.
That looks like everybody.
Thank you. By the way, what's so crazy is that my autograph over time has gotten more and more simple, and now it looks just like Jim Lee's autograph. So Jim Lee did not make these books.
Good company.
Okay. All right,
Here's these guys. These are back.
Thank you guys for your support. All the books that have ever been sold of this have been either on live shows like this or literally have been me hand selling to people at shows or in my own store. So most of my copies, especially for my super rare stuff that I'll show you guys, were sold in person at the store. If you have beta copies of the book, you are probably with people of very few amounts. Whoever lived in Midland, Texas, really.
Oh gosh.
Rudolph as in reindeer. Hey, Aaron. All you non-techies sending emails in 1978 talking to people all over the world. Yeah. There's a lot. All right, making sure I'm not missing anything. Hey, my private, who are you? How are you doing? Glad to see you. All right, this is going to be something. We're really going to go down memory lane here. What the heck was underneath it?
The pages. They must have sent you the whole thing.
No, that's something else.
Oh.
Okay. Back in the day, this is like truly 96 time. The big shows to go to were, you would go to Dallas Fantasy Fair, which always happened on Thanksgiving weekend, which seems like a horrible idea. But back then, that's where the biggest names went. If you were anybody, Rob Liefeld,
Jim
the
Lee.
Chaos guys, Jim Lee, Todd McFarlane, those guys all went to that show. So that was a big one. Or there was another biggish one in Tulsa that we used to go to. And that's where I met these guys. So I cannot remember their names. I'm sure it'll come to me later on. But these cool guys made this book called Domain, in which it was like, anthropomorphic dogs. But the cool thing is that they made like a bust up full size of this guy. And one year at Tulsa Con, in the middle of the night, for some reason, it was kind of like they just had it out in the hallways of the hotel. Some people decided to take the little maquette on a ride up and down the elevator. So in the morning, they found him in the elevator. No one damaged him or anything. This was back in the day when we were very sweet. But yeah, this Domain guy ended up in the elevator hanging out. That's mine though. Sorry, there's some stuff I can't let go of because that is just too nostalgic. What in the world do I have in here?
Fine.
And for those of you who are wondering, it wasn't me. I know you guys know I like anthropomorphized animals, but that was not me.
Oh. This is crazy. All right, I know who this is by. This is Bobby Diaz's work. That's who ended up doing my Eighth Beast, and that's his work on Warrior Nun Ariella. He was the first person I know that made a stand about that character and said that he felt like he wanted her to be covered and respectful to her form. She was still sexy, but she didn't have her taws out, which was kind of the 90s. If you didn't have your taws out, you weren't anybody. So he stood the line and said that I wanted to make sure that I respected that character and the faith that she's from. So good on you, Bobby Diaz. By the way, I cannot find Bobby Diaz. If you can imagine the name Bobby Diaz, and even a town as small as the 100,000 people that currently live in Midland, means you cannot find that person. So if anyone knows Bobby Diaz, I owe him. Oh, shoot. I should have tagged my friend Bob, the artist. If you guys ever been to a convention and have seen this big booth called Bob, the artist, his very first work was a book called Template. Very psychic stuff. These are actually like copies of pages from the original template with his autograph on them. So there's all early work. Man, this is so cool, this box. Holy crap. I have comic books somewhere of his. I saw them the other day, like original 10 bits. Like when they used to ship things, they sent them always as 10s. I'm just telling you stuff that you should go back and find from that era and buy. Oh, I have an extra. All right, I have an extra Domain. I have 2 extra, but I will let go 2 of my Domain posters, my original Domain posters from the day, but I'm going to sell them for $25 because they're not replaceable, and I know that there's none floating out there. This is a true 90s special thing. These are my personal copies that have been hiding in this box since the dawn of time.
For 27 years.
27 years. I have original Justin Woodard art. Remember I was telling you about the kid that went on to make comic books? That's definitely Justin, because there is Justin's autograph. This is his character. He's been hurt, and he's... Oh! Can you guys see? And there's somebody that's been hurt on the ground. This is early. This is like probably 12-year-old Justin. Oh. Oh! Okay. This is for a comic book that I don't know if it got made. I think this is Shanna Gallant that was going to do a comic book through my imprint, Looking Glass Studios. So I don't think it ever happened. It definitely didn't happen through me, but it definitely happened. This is for an original ad. This is the original ad that actually made it into the 8th piece that you guys just bought for Gemini. And it says, she may be young, but she's anything but dumb. She walks softly, but carries a big stick. She's no kind of hero at all. She just wants to be treated like a lady. 4-part miniseries you won't want to miss. You can see her drawers. Sorry. Oh, my words. I should have also poked Carl Braun, who had a very successful book back in the 90s. Oh, my words. This is an original page from his book. This is Lawbreaker, issue 1, page 13, signed by Carl in 1995. Carl was one of those guys that like was blessed with good looks. So at a convention, he stood out. He did. He stood out. He had a book called Dreamcatcher, which was like a really big deal for him. Yep. He sold well in the 90s. And this was one of his other books, but I didn't even know I had original art from him. This is cool. He has like the Zipatone is all gone yellow.
It happens.
You have a copy of Gemini? It actually happened? Was it from Looking Glass Studios? Because that's my studio.
I just know I have a book called Gemini with that trade dress.
Okay. Now I want to see it.
I don't remember. But I feel like I probably bought it from you.
That's possible. I got to go find where I have other ones. And then I still have from my office. If anyone drew me anything, I kept it. This is Gorgo. Here's Gorgo. Did you find good stuff?
Nothing. Didn't find anything.
Nothing. You didn't find anything.
I did good.
All right. So first thing.
Found something fun.
I know that there is. I'm going to find. So we can get to. We're going to skip a couple things in here because I did see one thing in here that will get us to the reason why Archangel Patrick Scott is in here. Is it that?
Yep.
Yep. Okay. As part of my digging around in here, I found one of probably like. Do you know of any of these that exist?
Very few.
Very few. So I mentioned that Patrick did this amazing series. It sold millions of copies. I'm not exaggerating, right?
1.2 million.
1.2 million copies. This is Archangels. And we, even today, it is a weird week if we don't sell 2 or 3 runs of it. It's truly an amazing, amazing story. Give the pitch for the story. How'd you come up with this thing?
So it's about 4 angels that fight to prevent a boy from committing suicide. His friends are killed in a car accident, and he doesn't understand why he survived and they all died. And so he befriends a young girl that he likes, and she likes him, Nicole. And she tells him there are answers to your questions. You just have to know where to look. And these guardian angels come and protect them while she presents the gospel to him. And over many days and spiritual warfare and battles and so on and so forth. It's a 9-book series. And then there's a trilogy prequel called Archangels the Fall. And
those come in cool tins.
Yeah, they're very, very hard to get the tins. The tins are like $50 on eBay now. They've been out of print for 20 years. Oh, wow. 2005. Yeah.
And I thought I had tins here at the store, and if they're here, I've hidden them somewhere, but I have them in my warehouse. So if you want
we'll try to find
a
some.
set of the fall tins, I sell them for $35.
I don't have one.
You don't have one? I'll give you whatever you want. I'll give you what you need.
We'll find it then.
So anyway, So this story is about this book. Whenever I met Patrick, I think only number 1 and 2 maybe might have been
No,
out.
one was only done, and we met in 1995 at Dallas Fantasy Fair.
Okay.
This was the second fantasy fair that they went to show book 2. And this is the fun part, because John and Andy, I couldn't go, I was working at Carrabba's at the time. And John and Andy went to Dallas, and then they stopped for gas in a diesel, and they put gas. No, I'm sorry. They gas Jeep. They put diesel in a Jeep. So they had to call a tow truck. They missed, I think, the first day of the con. The second day, John will tell you this story. It's hilarious. And it was not fun. It was like $1,000 repair. But they got there.
Oh, my gosh.
Just a day late.
Norman, I got you for the 10. I got you. I'm going to write down that I said 35 so I don't get it wrong. Okay.
I will be happy to sign the books inside of it when we find them.
Oh, that's so nice of you. All right. Oh, and looks like Pablo said that a Robbie Diaz was a guest at Permian Basin Con last weekend. It was definitely Bobby. I don't know why he would go by Robbie, but it's possible. All right. Take your doggies out. All right. So this one is a preview ash can that obviously very little people got access to since they were only there at the con for part of the con.
Yep.
But it is so of the era, everything was in black and white.
Yes.
If you had something in color, people were like, "What are you doing?" Because this was the era of the Turtles, and when Turtles hit, everyone went yes. So this one is all signed by everybody, signed, and it's a numbered edition. So it's number 120 of 350 is a preview. What should we sell this for? Because I have no idea. I'm gonna let you say.
Orjuela made that. That's a very rare to get his signature on stuff.
Oh,
The artist.
you just tell me what.
Andy did books 1 and 2, and I believe Scott did 3, 4. Andy did the cover for 4, and Scott did like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Look at that art. Look at that art.
Dion Knuckles did some art, and then Andy Park did Archangel's book 6. Andy Park's pretty well known.
Andy Park, you might know who that guy is.
Yeah, Marvel.
Sort of. Name a price on this one. Don't
gosh.
short your change yourself because there's only one of them.
For you and for Space Cadets, I mean,
No,
I think that's
just
I think
for
that's,
these guys. They've come here and spent their time on me.
what do you think? I think $20 is really good for that.
All right, we'll say 25 because 20 is way too low.
25.
So we're gonna say 25.
There's 3 signatures on it.
There's only one of these things
Yes.
that there's someone's got to make.
They
a
are
collection.
all gone. I mean, if you can find them, they're way gone.
You throw me just a little pile of those bags of boards that
Yes,
I put
ma'am.
in there. Claimed by
Or you can put me to work.
Asbill.
Put me to work.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I am your bagger today.
This is not the job he was made for.
I'm willing to do it.
Okay, the ash can goes to Asbill.
You also have someone asking for a set of Archangel Saga and the Fall if you have them.
Yeah, we're gonna do Saga
fine.
also, but Isaiah, I'm absolutely gonna write that down for you because we do have. So the story is that I back my friends play, and I have bought, except for the last offering, which I could not fit in a warehouse. I bought pretty much everything that there was for Archangel because I believe in that project still this far along. If he made it again, went back to it, I would do it
It's
again.
only been 30 years since it came out.
Mhm.
30th anniversary was last May.
Man. I think it reads just the same today as it did back then, honestly. I think it's every bit as good.
Muy bueno.
Definite bueno. All right, now we're going to make someone cry.
Oh no! Don't do it!
Mhm.
Don't do it! Don't do it!
I'm going to make someone cry.
Don't do it! You can't do it.
Okay. Many, many years ago, a young man named Patrick Scott came and bought me original art from his book, Archangel, which I am obsessed with and I have in my possession. And he willed it to me to hold on to, but it is his property. And the rest of the book got destroyed in
Can I
water.
explain why you got hold of this? I lost everything in a flood in 2017. My apartment was 12 feet underwater, 500-year flood. All the original artwork was underwater for a week. And we tried to clean it up and save it as much as we could, but it still shows signs of damage. But we did contact like a ton of people on how to restore it. We even called like a museum on how to restore parchment and cold press. And they told us, light soap, water, sunlight. So we left it out in the sun for like 4 hours. So it cured and it killed everything that was going to eat it.
Yeah.
So, and it's been in darkness for a while. They said at least 5 years, keep it out of light. So we're going to pull some of it soon. Me and John have been going through it every once in a while. And it's held up pretty good. I mean, and we could probably photocopy it and it would be fine. So
Good.
It's a little wrinkly, but
That's right.
we're trying to fix that.
I just wanted to get saved. So that's yours.
So I lost this in the flood, and I asked her to help me, and you actually raised me money for the flood. So and it was very generous, and all my furniture was underwater. It was not good.
Yeah.
My TV, I like.
You should sell some of this stuff.
I should look through this.
You should look through it and see what's in there. I mean, you may not even remember what's in there.
Yeah, this is book 8, Michael. So this is the only art that has not been underwater. So, yes,
it was a big honor to be able to guard it for you.
Yeah, this is amazing. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, they're all big, gigantic splash pages.
Right.
Not just normal randomness.
Yeah, this is hilarious. Oh my gosh.
What else is hidden in there?
Oh my gosh. Sure. This is a book.
Oh!
That showed the preview of Archangels the Fall. And there's like an article about this. This is like hilarious. It's really good. It's a really good article about, it's like local businesses in Houston in spring. And they did a real nice write-up about how Christian books, and we pre-sold 250,000 copies of the Fall. So, and it's a real nice preview about that, stuff like that.
It's so funny. That's the stuff I'm asking him for out of the office. So
you want to put that out there and let them check it out. Check it out. Do what you need. Put a price on it.
Put a price. If someone wants this really cool, what year is this from?
God, that's back in the day, 2005, maybe probably up here somewhere.
2010. 2010 with original article.
16.
Who knows how many of this exists out there? This is probably something that went on tables in churches and then got tossed. So like $10. $10. Where I'm keeping that. Okay. We're going to dig more down into this. Oh, we're going to offer the book because that's what we're doing this for. Okay. The rarest thing that I own other than that ash can for Archangels, I thought we didn't have any more of these. And oh
gosh, yes.
My friend here will tell you there are none. If you go and look right now on the internet, there are none of these available. Nobody has any. No one's offered them, and I keep on forgetting to put them on the internet.
1,500 of them are underwater.
Oh, so I've got these that are no autograph, and those are $25. I'm never budging on that price.
Yeah, and I'll be happy to sign those for you.
Yeah, so you want autographs?
Well. Yes.
And whose
autograph is that ones that are not signed. Yes.
Is this you?
That's me.
Oh, and that's the fancy autograph that you can put on there.
Patrick Scott. Mm-hmm.
It's such a cool. Looks like a little person.
John Ledger's got a pretty good logo.
Yeah.
Signature too.
And then if you want a run, so the series is a 9-issue series. I know it's an odd number, but that's the way the series rolled out. I don't know, they did a couple like new covers, so there might be some different kinds of prints for them, but you can say
third
whether
printing, second printing, third printing.
Mm-hmm.
Third printing.
Anyway,
first printing.
You can get a whole run of them for
Andy Park first printing. That is very, very rare. Yeah,
there you go. There's
get that.
So it will come with the first printing Andy Park, which is he got real excited about seeing that.
Yeah, it's good. It's one of my favorites.
So we sell the runs for $29. Mm-hmm. $29.99.
A set, yeah.
Yeah, set
for $9.
Okay. We're gonna get back into this crazy box. I've got more Carl Braun goodness. Man, I should have tagged Carl Braun. I should have.
So many calls.
Should have. I'm gonna tell him later on. Like, look at this girl's hoo-haws. They're like bullets. They're bullets. This is the way everything was in the 90s. Don't shame any of these guys. This is the way things
Painted on clothes.
Yeah.
It was the 90s.
And everyone had an S curve for a spine.
Yes.
They didn't have, underneath their clothes, they had no spine whatsoever, clearly.
And leotards. They were all wearing leotards.
Yeah. And or
leotards,
but went up all on their bits. Yeah. So more, how do I have so much Carl Braun goodness? This is awesome. Look, more Carl Braun. Are you tagging him?
Nice.
He's still making really good books. He makes a cool book called Seals, which is an anthropomorphic seals team
That's great.
that look like seals.
That's very cool.
Yeah, some more of his work. Claim Run in Black. Okay, I'm just going to write, so you guys don't have to wait. I'm just going to start writing down that you want 1 through 9 and Platinum. If you're ever trying to look up that Archangels, it's called Platinum number 1. What other crazy stuff do we find? Oh,
Legend
yeah.
of Zelda.
Something that someone, this is,
The crew.
there was a kid that used to come to the store all the time he was such a sweet guy, but he came from a family that was not the best. His name was Matt Wysocki. And this is art from him, and I adore him. He was like a son to me, and I miss him. You think I don't know seals? Oh, I don't know who wrote this, but I am obsessed with the crow. I look just like him when I've got my makeup on and stuff. And fun fact, back in
the con, it was so good when you dressed up. You and your husband. Yes.
Before I opened the store, this would have been 94. I dressed up as the crow for Halloween I worked in the mall before. And these guys, it was a bunch of teenagers. They saw me dressed up as him, and this was when the movie was in its heyday. Mm-hmm. They literally followed me around. They were my little bitty fan club.
Entourage.
They really were, and I talked to them. I was like, "You guys it's gonna be more healthy than this," because they would show up first thing in the morning and
stalkers,
very sweet stalkers. And then they found me when I opened the store. So I don't know who did this one, but this one's kind of a good kid
cool
made
sketch.
this.
Cool sketch.
Cool kid. If you wonder if I keep everything. Oh, Justin Hyde. Nope, Justin Heil. Good Spider-Man. What do you guys think? That's a good Spidey.
That's pretty cool.
Okay, I'm going to tell you the story about this guy. This is James. James was a regular customer of mine who had multi-personality disorder, who was the sweetest guy and also immensely talented as an artist. The only time I ever saw him have to deal with his other personality, this is how dangerous his other personality is, by the way. He came in after being gone for a week, and I was like, where have you been, man? I've been worried about you. And he's like, well, my other personality came out. And I said, well, what happened? He goes, well, whatever my other personality wanted, he went to Toys R Us and bought 20 Rubik's Cubes. So that was the dangerous act that his other personality did. Bought Rubik's Cubes without permission. So, but he just had the most brilliant talent for art. Just killer. He would be a cover artist today.
Yeah, he would.
And I miss this guy too. I wish I could find this guy. James Moore. I got some original art from him. And he made me, back in the day, you guys remember Eon Flux? He made for me the little, the knee thing she had. He made them for my costume. Oh, more just, I just need to pack this up and send it to Justin. Look at this. This is more Justin Woodard. Look at that guy.
Submission.
Whose art, though?
This is Bristol board.
It's just Bristol board?
Yeah.
That's worth millions of dollars!
That's cold press.
I mean, this looks like it could be Carl, but it's not autographed.
This is so good.
Look at this. You are back. Look at this. This says it's an X number 18 submission, page number 2. I don't know if this is from the original artist or if this is just someone's look, I want to work for the company. I don't know. It's not autographed.
You have to frame some of these.
I know. I want to. I can totally remember these. We're running down.
This is gold.
Memories here.
This is gold.
This is gold. Let's see if I can figure out who it is. Some of these people are now Artist of note. I don't know who this one is. This one is CC from 1995. I don't know who the artist is on this. I used to obsessively collect art, obviously.
I don't see some of the names. Some are signed.
Yeah.
In a bag of wood
1995 con office.
Look at the acetone from 1995. That was in there. Compared to the
Oh, yeah. Oh, this is what putting stuff in the heat.
protection. Yes.
In the heat. That's
Yeah, you're at it. No kidding.
Okay. Ooh. Oldham from 1994. Brand, I'm literally finding this is all like original art that like customers of mine gave me. Oh, here's an original art of mine. Early J. King art.
Sweet.
Look, it literally is my autograph. I don't remember making this picture at all.
Doesn't mean it's not special.
Oh, you want that Moon Knight?
Oh, this is really cool.
Is that an actual person of some note, or is that just me with office art?
I told him in prison. I told him that.
Mm-hmm. Like, this is cool. I know everyone wants that. You definitely want the Jen King art, Brainy. For you, my friend. I think this is worth, like, since it's not in great shape, a whole $10 for Brainy. Brainy gets original art. Brainy. I gotta find paper. I don't have any paper in this office.
I have a notebook in my car.
Done. It's $10. I've sold original art now. Woo! I'm internationally famous.
What's this? A copy or
Raise Brainy to 10 and a meatball sub. Oh, now see how this works. You guys are going to get into arguments over things in my office. Sandwiches. Oh, this one. This is a cool book.
That is really cool.
That's Prism. This one's a copy thing. It's not an original art book. I'll talk to you about that Moon Knight after because I don't know anything about it and I don't want to.
That looks really good shading.
All right, here's some more Justin Woodard. I own more Justin Woodard art than I bet Justin Woodard owns. That's Justin. Look at that thing. You can see, even from back in the 90s, that he had some real talent. Oh, you guys can't ever have this one.
That's pretty.
Look at that.
That's beautiful. A good layout. That's a cover layout. That's really cool.
Brainy already has an eBay listing for Business Gen original art. Rare, $1,000. I wouldn't be mad at it. Regular kid from the store, Andrew Jackson. Someday I'm going to go through this box and they'll be like, Jim Lee, he was already something then. Mick says, walk from home. It walk from home. That is like a big B or something. Look at that guy. He's really cool. All right, now we're getting into stuff that's other things. This one is truly of the era. So back in the day, you guys are going to giggle about it, but this was called Islet magazine from 1995. I'm sure it stood for something like arts, something. Let me see if it says in here at all. So this was made out of Tulsa, Oklahoma, the Black Rose. So it is literally like advertising and things about comic books, and truly this is what they call a fanzine if you were ever from the day. This is number 14. It does have Too Much Coffee Man, Shannon Wheeler versus not Venom. Not Venom. I'll do that one for 10 because that one's just like truly something I would normally collect. And it probably has early people's work. Poetry. Can't read. Oh, this is so cool. Love it. Love it. What these?
No signature on this.
It's a magazine from 1995 called ASLUT. A-S-L-U-T. You can see if you can find any of these out there for what it is. Okay. This is a copy of, from Antarctic Press, The Crimson Nun. Okay, so this is more of that issue 4, cover 1 stuff from Bobby Diaz's work, so you can see more of Bobby Diaz's work. You find something special? Oh!
And it's protected.
This was a protected thing. Oh, he's such a great... He's the best
Highlander.
Spanish, Scottish character ever. This is Highlander. It's just a regular picture. I will sell it if someone really wants it. I think I probably bought it because I wanted to make the costume. And back then, you couldn't just get internet pictures, so you had to buy something.
Man, it could have been signed.
I know, right? Oh.
We're standing right here.
You put it in a Google search? Okay, Joe. What year is this from? I was very obsessed with the X-Files, so this probably was probably put in the box when we were in Chicago. So I sold the store in 1997, and then we were in Chicago until 99, 2000. So that's where this stuff came from. I've got expose featuring the X-Files and Jurassic Park. This is number 12. Just cover price, $5.
1997. Starburst.
Ooh, 97. Starburst. Very, very sexy X-Files. Before Duchovny had an addiction. That one is $5.
Sexiest man alive, kind of.
Oh, look at this. Steamy Duchovny. Woo! By the way, I'm just going to clarify everything. 4 characters that I'm obsessed with. I don't want to date them or whatever. I'm not sexually obsessed with them. I want to be them. Let's get it straight. I wanted to be David Duchovny in the X-Files. Mulder solving crimes.
But she's Scully.
I'm not Scully. I know that I look like Scully, but in my heart,
Red hair. Scully.
that's also a $5 book. GQ, baby.
This is a little torn up. It's a little.
This one, oh, this one's a beat up book.
Yeah, it's got a little.
X-Files official magazine, premiere edition. That one's just $2 because it's got problems.
We're going with X-Files. We're going through the X-File phase. This is her X-File phase.
This is so funny. It's like we hit the X-Files stuff.
phase of her life.
Expose number 9. $5.
Movie line. David.
Actually, I'd make a deal for the pile of them if you want. I'm not into like magazines anymore like I used to be, but it's kind of cool to go back and read all the articles. 1997 movie line.
Scully.
Scully. Scully. I'm obsessed with Jillian as an actor though. Ooh, man, she got some skills.
TV Guide. X-Files.
Oh, more of that. So if someone wants all of this X goodness, let me know. There you go. TV Guide.
Now we're going into the Star Wars phase.
All right, Mad Star Wars Spectacular from 1996 and all the missing scenes, also $5 because it's not my jam anymore. And the Technical Journal number 2, $5.
I'm sorry.
What?
It's so good.
Baby.
Look at the Batman.
That's the best one. Oh, snap. Look at those ears. Look at the ears. They have like little wings on them. When did he have wings on his ears?
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Batman and Robin, the best of the Batman and Robins.
This book's been colored. It's been colored.
Oh, I must have wanted to color. Oh, look. I colored this one.
I bit the bullet for the viewers and tried to look up the zine that we were talking about moments ago. And it has driven me down a rabbit hole that I don't want to go down. But I would not suggest Googling it if you aren't real familiar with how to Google. Well, no, because there is a current zine with that same name out of Oklahoma that is about a very specific lifestyle. And if you click on that, you're going to have to do age verification. It's a whole thing. So if you know how to search comic zines, I may or may not have a lead on it at the University of Michigan State University in their comic book archives. So doing more research now.
Okay. So here we go. This is a very... Oh, shoot. Shoot, that's sexy. Okay. I've got a preview poster and book from Iliad book 1. You warned me. Thank you for warning me. This one's very creative because look, it opens in the middle and has descriptions of the stuff, and then it's a poster. You open it all the way and you've got a poster. How crazy cool is that? And in the middle of it, it has a card for Graphic Apple, which I'm guessing is the ones that printed the book. I will do that one for $5 because I don't know anything about it. I don't have a personal connection to it.
So we're back into our X-Files phase.
Oh, no.
Rolling Stone.
Rolling Stone X-Files. Oh, my goodness.
Those are good.
Look at this one.
Yeah.
Look at that cover.
And they were protected, so they're pretty good.
Oh, okay. These Rolling Stones are dope. Yeah, these were in a big binder folder thingy. Oh, here's a rare thing. All right, this one's Chicago Comic Fest Program Guide from 1999. This is kind of what C2E2 was before. Rosemont, Illinois. There's the convention center. I met so many cool people at this thing. Let's see if it lists the people. Hold on.
This is cool.
Oh my gosh, it is the who's who of people. Yeah, this one had some real awesome people in it. And the cover art is by Moy.
Okay.
This one's a true rare. I'm going to do 10 on that one. Hootie and the Blowfish and Rolling Stone.
This one is cool. Hollow foil Star Wars characters.
Wait, that looks like an actual card in there to me, maybe.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Pull that out.
To a special friend. Who sent this to me? It's Eleanor. I'm going to keep that because I think I remember Eleanor. Okay. I've got hollow foil Star Wars real Valentines from Unknown Years.
Yeah, but they're in there.
I mean, it's definitely
Pull one out.
pre
Pull
the
the
next
back
one.
out. You can see the back. Yeah, there you go. Right there.
Jeez.
Little hollow foils.
Those are neat. Program guide for 10 goes to Asbill.
This is a cool poster. All right, I'm going to hold this poster for you.
Okay, well, I gotta remember the program guide for 10 to Asbill. Let's put it in its little bag.
Okay, you ready? I'm going to give this a go. You tell what this is.
Okay, this is an amalgam poster for the amalgam books that were coming out in 1996. So it's the main amalgam poster. That is a real piece of history right there.
No,
that one's like $20.
that is so cool.
Asbill, I got yours. I remember not to pick these up without making sure I got the things underneath them.
Everything's right. What am I doing here? I think I got it. Okay, I'm going the right way.
Okay, so people were asking me questions. Was there Hootie and the Blowfish and the Rolling Stones? Did you want to know the answer to that? Let me know.
I was commenting that it was Hootie and the Blowfish and Rolling Stone.
Oh.
Usually they would just interview Hootie.
Was there a New Kids on the Block phase or was it Skid Row?
Yeah.
You guys are just having a general discussion. Okay, good. Man, that poster's dope. Okay, what in the world? This is the complete works, WURX, of William Shakespeare by Lance Allen Geck and Rich Johnston. Is it that Rich Johnston? I don't know.
It is.
And it's a flip book. This is probably why I have it as the X-Flies Bug Hunt and Monsters. This is not in great shape. It has been in a box in my attic and done its own thing. That is crazy. I don't know.
But that is that Rich Johnston. He posts about it all the time.
Is it worth anything?
I think that depends on how you feel about Rich Johnston.
I don't know. This is like cool early stuff. How about we'll say $5 because I don't know anything about it. And it's not the best shape.
This is amazing. 1997. Time magazine. Star Wars.
I'm looking at that.
It's very good condition. That is really cool.
Return of Star Wars. Oh, we did some big promotions at the local movie theater. We sold out 3 theaters at midnight for the rebroadcast of episode 4. It was really dope.
There's rat droppings at the bottom.
Did I say the cover of ChicagoCon program was Carl Moline? Don't know. It got sold, so I don't know.
Oh, we got posters of Image inside this. This is awesome.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
It says Moy. Moy. M-O-Y.
Expo.
Okay. More rare stuff. Comic Book Expo 1997. Comic Book Industry Trade Show. San Diego Comic-Con. July 14 to 16. So what they used to do for industry people is before the con started, they would do this. This was my very first time to go as a retailer to Comic-Con. It has the schedule event, exhibitor resource guides, speaker biographies, and childcare information. I think this was the one where they actually had Paco Underhill, who is a very famous person that teaches you how to, he has a book, why people shop the way they shop. Let's see if it actually has there's a bus schedule or a retailer lounge. I don't remember any of that stuff. Schedule of events. Paco Underhill, The Science of Shopping. That's where I met him.
Okay, I got a good one. Alien, the story, eaten by something.
Not for
it
sale.
Could be the alien.
Not for sale. That is mine.
This
Alien stuff does not get to come out
This is
here.
really cool.
Aliens.
Look at it. Look at it nibble.
It has been definitely
Nibbled on.
silverfished.
Yeah.
I wonder
Yep.
why I like that and nothing else. Hey, Matthew. So the Comic Book Expo 1997, I'll do for 10. Otherwise, I'll just keep this because it's pure nostalgia for me.
More X-Files fans.
Well, oh, what? That seems unsanitary.
That's cute.
I don't remember who made this one for me.
There's a signature on it.
It's definitely from back in the day. There is a cool Spawn piece of art. Don't know who did this.
Oh, dude.
I probably picked it up at a con, maybe.
Yeah, aliens art. Aliens photos.
Definitely from me. All right, let's do this. Keep slow your roll, man. I got stuff in my lap. Okay.
I'm excited.
Is it 3 of the same ones?
I think
Or
they're
the same ones?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right. The 2 outside ones are kind of messed up. The inside one looks good. This is Immortal 2. Mike S. Miller from 1997. If anyone's interested in those, I've got the 2 middle ones are okay. Those 2 out ones are bad. Because Silverfish or Aliens 2, yep. The low-grade Alien is mine forever. I apologize. I only collect Alien, and that will never leave my house. This is an interesting piece of newspaper. It's like I folded it backwards or something. Oh, I think this is just regular local newspaper with a cool Luke's Journey thing on it. Oh, you can play it. It's a playable game. That's kind of cool. If anyone's interested in that. Oh, I was also super obsessed with Jurassic Park. This one is Dinosaur. Inside Jurassic Park. It's got all of the covers are weirdly 3D'd. And it's still polybagged. I will sell it for whatever I paid for it back in the day. $10. Other stuff people can't have. My original Mark Nelson Aliens, book 1. He's actually local to us. I should get this signed by him and get it remarked. My treasure. Spawn might have come from Al Simmons. I don't think so, but we're literally what we're talking about. Al Simmons used to run the McFarlane booth. You never saw McFarlane there. It was always Al selling the merch. And he was a cool guy. Ooh, also mine, you can never have movie line with Sigourney, being Sigourney. Oh. Oh, this is from Randy Queen. You can't have this one either because it's signed to me.
Gift card, $5 for Blockbuster. We found a $5 Blockbuster gift card.
Do I have a first print of the Alien book? I don't know. Oh, the one I have? Let's look. Let me look. Yeah. It's 1990 Aliens first edition. La la la. I got something cool. All right. This is Dark Child #3, Maximum Press. Signed to me. It says to Jennifer, best, Randy Queen, 1996. I totally forgot I had it. You cannot have it. For the Geiger book. The other one? My beat up one? I don't think so. I don't think I have. I know which one you're talking about. I don't think I have one. Ew, and other cool Aliens things that I'm obsessed with. I actually like Alien 3, Don't Be Mad at Her, and Alien 4.
You know, she actually made that shot in real life. The first take.
First
Weaver threw that basketball behind her head. It went in. True story.
Yep. Oh, more X things, D10s. Cult Times. What?
More X-Files. TV Guide X-Files face.
Golly. Now you guys know way more. Oh, I wish I could get on with y'all. I'm so sorry. Oh, what is Justin doing? Why can't Justin get on? Hold on. I'm going to go over and see what Justin's doing because he's going to lose his mind. It will. We are finding so much of your art from my store. Justin just stopped by. He just can't come on the show. He's doing something else. Dream Watch. Woo! This might be something really cool. This is early goodie. This is called Reaction, the Ultimate Man. Vincent Watson, Jack Purcell, Digital Anarchy, Studio Arcaline. I'm going to have to look this things up because look at that guy. He looks dope.
Dude, I totally remember this. Species, Femme Fatale.
Femme Fatale. Sci-Fi Sexy 50. By the way, any of these magazines are just $5.
Oh my gosh.
That are not the ones I'm
Babylon
keeping.
5 toy collection.
Do you guys remember Lee's action figure news and toy review? We used to live for this thing to come out because it had always focused in on a certain line of toys and they have a bunch of pictures about it. So you had reference material and then they had a price guide and they had people that were willing to buy it from you. Here's the one for Babylon 5 if you want that one.
Your dad gave you a book. Love that.
I wasn't ready for that.
Sorry.
That's okay. My dad passed away like 3 years ago. So
That's cute.
my
That's
dad
sweet.
worked really, really hard for his family and always made sure I had every opportunity. If I had the least bit of interest in anything, he would sign me up for it and pay the money, even though we didn't have 2 nickels to rub together. But my dad had this really cool thing that he got to do because he used to make digital plotters and graphers. And so he would get to go over to Japan to like see, and China to go see about the they used to have to make plastic parts for it. So he like brought back this for me, and it's like got a note from my daddy. My daddy was so good.
Your tax ID number.
You can see my tax ID
From your old store. There it is. That's where it was. We meant it to put there.
That's right. It's so important. All right. Other crazy comic book mags from the day. This is Brainstorm Digest from, does it say a year? And this is so of an era. The definite part of the era. You've been to Comic-Con when it was actually for comic pros, and you've been into it on a boat. That's right. 1998 Exits Press. Brainstorm Digest. Definitely homebrew Fan Digest. That one has music and book reviews, social commentary. I'll do that one for $5. That one's kind of cool. Life Force by Exit Press. This one has Introducing Agent AIDS. I don't know what to tell you about this book. Oh, it's to teach you about like if you like a way to like be informational. I think it wasn't supposed to be. It wasn't tongue in cheek. It was actually them trying to have a way to reach out to people that might be dealing with it. So that one is also $5. And it's also from Exit Press. Not related to me in any way. This is Dead Artist Symmetry by Torrance J. King. Also from Exit Press. I must have met them at a convention or something because I bought a bunch of stuff from them. That one is $5. And also from Torrance, I got The Kiss of Life. Not literally, but you know.
I don't think you're selling that.
Oh, heck no. Satellites and Exits. You want to show it? That's kind of cool.
That is cool. That might be naughty.
Might be. I don't think it is. I don't really buy naughty stuff. I would buy obscure stuff. This one's kind of interesting. This is Dating the Antichrist.
Not a good date.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Devotion. People did a lot of this size actual work back in the day. This is called Meal Jam, number 5. Meal Jam.
That's cool.
All right, what is this? Is it original?
I think so. Corner, top left.
Step down here, Marshall. Somebody. Who is this? Right, this is original art that I bought and put away, and now I'm going to take out and frame.
Yeah, that's very cool.
Look at that.
That's very cool.
Goodness gracious.
Very cool colors.
Marshall? Wait. Does this say Nelson? Oh. If that's actual Nelson, then
That's a keeper. Put it over there.
let's
Hide
squeal a little bit. Squeal. Squeal. Okay. Oh, what are these?
Trading card.
Trading cards. X-Files, 2 collector cards, and a merch offer. Let's see if they're openable. No, they're still sealed.
They're sealed.
They're sealed. $5 each. Because everything X-Files is $5, I guess. Oh, we did
Superman the Wedding.
We did such a fun thing. So we actually put on a wedding for this thing, where 2 of our regular customers pretended to get married. They were dating at the time, so it was a little bit awkward, but so we actually did these. These are the actual wedding invitations, which we had to put that we did it on October 9th, 1996 at 7 p.m. We got pictures of that. I can show you. Maybe Pablo. I can see Nelson on it. I just have
It is 100% Mark Nelson. Color. That is the colored version of a piece he did in 1989.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna do some research on that because it's kind of cool. All
It
right,
is
so I got
100%
these.
Mark Nelson. I'm looking at the exact same piece in black and white.
Okay, awesome. Thank you, Kyle, for doing all the cool.
It's like a blood pack matrix.
What the heck is this promo?
Matrix.
It's the Matrix, but with blood in it. What? That's a cool collectible. It's from the final movie. Because that, oh no, it's not. It's from the first movie. That's him coming out of
The pod.
the goo.
The goo.
I don't know. I'll just say $5 because I don't know anything about it. Oh, and I got some cool The Matrix postcards. They're not in great condition, but I have them. I would sell my set of 3 for $5. Sorry, Michael. I mean, I'm just sharing with you guys the joy of comic books. What is this treasure? I haven't even shown you guys original art stuff. I'm going to blow your mind in 4 minutes. I'm going to stop this box and show you original art.
Rat bastard. That one's destroyed. That one came apart.
No, Rat Bastard was such a good book.
You got one?
Yes. How about from Crucial Comics, 1997 Rat Bastard original sticker for $5? I'm going to put that on my computer if no one buys that. Does anyone have a Rikes Circus Master teddy bear? I think I have mine in the attic. I probably shouldn't sell this one. Claim the Rat Bastard! $5 to the XP!
These are kind of silver-fished. Winnie the Pooh's.
Right. Those are way better than that. We're going to keep. All right, that's Kyle. I'm just going to write Kyle on it. That'll work. Okay, that I'm going to keep. The teddy bear thing I'm going to keep because it won't be good for anybody else. All right, back in the day, there was a really cool guy named Mark Pollock, which I don't know if he exists anymore, that had this really cool, Shep was what he went by. He went by Shep, who had this really cool comic book, little mini book set, which I'm sure I've got them somewhere. But I picked these things up from him. They do have damage to them, but he did this book called Whiny the Poop, which was Winnie the Pooh, but like really whiny. This one's Tony the Tiger. It says, "Say, how come my thuckle's pink?" And then Wart, who was super nervous, and he says, "Hello, my name's Wart, and I'm a hero. I'm a Coke. I need help." So anyway, these are super rare goodies. I'm apologetic that they're damaged, but they're $5 for the pair if you really want them. Otherwise, I'm going to stick them on my computer.
Culture Pimp.
Okay. Happy Predator publication. Culture Pimp, new artist anthology. Looking for a free exposure? Story submissions. Welcome. What is Culture Pimp? Be published to give aspiring writers and artists a vehicle which display their talents free of cost and red tape. This anthology will start off in trade paperback form, offering between 120 and 150 pages, black and white, of original comic stories and strips accommodating all genre. So funny. It looks like someone asking for free work. There you go. If you wanted to submit your stuff for free and get it printed, there was free exposure. David Footen illustrator. It's got cool little things. If there's any of this stuff I show you guys you're interested in, just let me know and I'll price it for you.
Original.
You cannot have this one. This is an original Rich Johnston. It's an original Rich Johnston. Stuff I didn't know I had. I'm framing this sucker and putting it on my wall. I'm forever owning this. To Jen.
Look,
Woo! I don't know where to keep all my stuff. I'm keeping it anyway.
keep it there.
Some other art from my office because everyone knows that I loved him. Really cool original character, or maybe that could be the Youngblood guy.
Wow. Alex.
Oh goodness. Comic-Con International San Diego 1997 little program. $5, even though it's kind of janky. Janky things are still cool too, you
got a lot of
know.
receipts here. Here, go for those.
Is it for anything?
I don't know.
Hero Illustrated #2. This is just the cover. I probably pulled it off so I could have the poster part.
Yeah, I was gonna say it has Alien on the back. That's why you kept it.
It does. Planet Genius Arena Club. This has the earmarks, this stuff of like stuff at Comic-Con that was like giveaway stuff that I threw in my stuff.
Pooh. A Pooh book.
Wait, there was an Aliens game? What the heck? Instructions for the Aliens card game, which I don't remember ever having. Do you guys remember this game? Alien Briefing.
Who? And Tigger.
Oh, Tigger. I used to like Tigger too. I got a Tigger old school folder. Sorry, I just stabbed you with that thing.
Okay.
Okay. This is a comic book called FX Mulroney, I think. It suffers from bad printing. FX Mulroney is by someone from Ypsilanti. Help me! Michigan.
Ypsilanti.
Thank you. It's actually really good art.
Another one. Signed.
Look at this thing.
They're having the first ever Ypsilanti Comic-Con coming up in May.
Oh,
I will not be going. Thank you.
They're definitely not getting this. This is one of my favorite covers. That is so
I'm obsessed with
good.
that. Let's say $10 for that because that's really, really good. And this one is The Resistance, signed by Muse let's see what it says. Mike McMahon, written by R.J. Bomer. Cathartic Comics. This one's dope looking.
This is sick. I love that cover.
And it's got thing on the back.
I love that cover. That
Things,
is sick.
this is my very favorite thing of all time. I love Aliens Platinum. I actually had this airbrushed on a t-shirt from, there used to be an airbrushing guy at Comic-Con, and I had it airbrushed on a t-shirt. I'll wear it someday for you guys. I just don't wear it very often because I don't want it to get ruined. But that's my Platinum.
Alien Starlord.
Oh, baby Starlord Aliens. Does anyone else like Aliens as much as I do?
This you're not giving.
How about an original Alien program guide? Oh, another Matrix postcard. More X-Files. Man, I have so much X-Files in this box.
The Mad X-Files.
Mad Magazine X-Files. All right, I promised everyone original art, so we're going to jump to that unless there's something really special that you found in here.
Nope, I think that's it. Just a lot of receipts.
I don't know why Onslaught is here and no one is safe, but according to this pile of stuff, he is.
This is all like just receipts and stuff.
And look, this rat bastard is messed up, but I'm going to see if I can save it.
You might be able to save it.
I'm going to save it and stick it to my thing. I got another rat bastard that's like messed up, so I'm just going to stick it. It's got hair from me from 20 years ago. All right, I'm going to close it for a second so I can put it on here. But no longer Adele. It's a rat bastard. Good job. Okay. Probably like Alien more than you play the RPG almost every week. Oh, well, I believe you. Okay.
All right, result.
All right, let's do. I'm going to show you guys some stuff. Not very much of it because I want to get on to the other cool art that I've got in here. But I do want to talk about this though, because some of my favorite stuff, and I wish they had actually made the book at some point. Let's see if I can find the beginning of this thing. Hold please.
Hold please.
This is if you were not from the era, you don't know. This is what Zipatone looks like after you've used it a lot. You just keep every little piece of it in case. It's really hard to find Zipatone right now. If you don't live right next to an art supply.
Yeah. We said it at the same time.
Art supply. So back in the day, there was this book that used to get made by Grayson Towler that is called Thunderstruck. It was an amazing book, but I only saw it ever made like this, where it was like, this was issues 1 through 3. Hope you enjoy. It was made in 1995. And it's like, I've got notes from Mark Matroka. Kind of feel like reading this out loud, but that would be what? I'm going to have to look at it. But anyway, this This, I think I submitted to someone to be like, you need to print this book. And no one ever did, I don't think. But it deserves printing. They have most of them. And here's letters from Bud Rogers. Just in case you ever. Bud. Why do I have letters from Bud? But that's cool. All right. And that's all early work that we worked on together. Tons of little pamphlet stuff that went out to the market. I did inking back in the day. I'm never going to say I was any good at inking, but I did inking back in the day. Okay. This is all my work. This is the expensive stuff. Oh, we'll call it.
Lift.
Hey, if you want to know what stuff I collect and expensive stuff, here's show and tell. Okay. Highly coveted. This is Preacher number 28, page 14.
Wow.
If you ever want to know what happens on this page, I only collected pages that meant something, that were really serious. So this is what it says. And excuse the language, I'm going to change the language a little bit. This is Tulip saying, I just want to know one thing. What the F were you thinking? Cassidy says, I know, really, I'm so sorry. I was out me effing tree, you know, all that beer. I'm still not quite up to scratch yet. She says, so you were drunk. This is after he's flirted with her, by the way. I really was. But listen, believe me, I've learned my lesson. I quit as of this morning. And she says, this is you quitting, as he has a beer in his hand. But no one quits straight away, do they? So, by the way, he is a vampire, if you didn't know that about this book. So she says, I heard about the promise you made to Jesse too. That was convenient, wasn't it? He says, She says, you're going to stay until he's finished the job. Well, I wonder what was going through your head when you made that little vow. He says, here, wait a minute. She says, cut the S. It's not Jesse you're sticking by at all. And he says, that isn't it. Jesus, that you even would think that of me. I'm telling you, you got to believe me. I'm not like that. So this is the, she's with Jesse, but there is a undercurrent of her with that character that is real difficult. That puts a little bit of something between the two of them. All right.
Little chemistry.
No chemistry. All right. This is one of my prize pages of all time. Preacher number 24, page 8. By the way, I used to go and pick out Preacher pages from this booth that used to have this gigantic piles that on the back they would say how much they were. Mine probably still have the page rate on it. Yep, this page cost me $65 back in 1996 or something. But the other fun thing about it is that Mike Turner, who is no longer with us, used to also be in the same booth shopping when I was shopping.
150, 350, yes.
Mm-hmm.
John wanted to buy one of his pages like big time.
Yeah, but like the real person was in the booth trying to shop for Preacher pages when I was. And he would say, what do you have? What did you get? And then he would be like, curse you, Jen. And I did not know from the time that I closed the store and raised my boys until when I found out he passed. I didn't have any contact with him because I didn't go to cons anymore. So when I found out anything else about him, he had already passed. So, but I still have this memory of fighting over pages. So, okay. So this one is, I will just say it's a lot of language on this one, but this is the elevator confrontation where Jesse gives Star his scar. So this is the page where he gets the scar. Mm-hmm. And then I used to go around and ask creators to draw my cosplay that I was wearing. So this is Kyle Kerschel drawing me as Lilu Dallas Multipass. And also Kevin J. West.
That was a great costume too, Multipass.
Yeah,
so good.
I love wearing
Lulu. Oh my god.
Oh,
Lilu.
The Preacher pages, I'd be at like 5K a page for those right now. Those are things that I'm not real excited about selling, but I would sell them to a friend. These are all stuck down in here. Okay.
That's pretty.
I don't know if you guys remember.
Oh,
a little
Strangers in
book.
Paradise.
I don't know if you guys know. No, it's
Terry
actually
Moore.
nope. This is Jenny Gregory.
Oh, is it really?
Dreamers.
Oh, Dreamers? I thought it was Strangers in
Dreamers.
Paradise.
So Dreamers was a really great book by Jenny Gregory, and I used to obsessively buy art from her that I could afford. So this one, it's so funny. It says it went to Joseph Curcio, but it did not. It went to me.
Jennifer King.
So this is from 1997, Jenny Gregory.
That's a cool cover.
Kyle, do you really want to fight me? No one can beat Brainy for anything that Brainy really wants. Let's be real about it. Here you go.
Got it.
It's original. I wish I could just open this thing up, but
You want me to hold it up? Here, give it to me and I'll let you pull.
thank you. It's so heavy, that thing.
Get what you need.
Preacher, I would be okay at like $5K a page. The last time I sold any was years ago, and they went for like $2,500 a page. And I don't know that they were as important. What was wrong? What page was I on? All right, so we go back to the beginning and see what there is here. So, do you remember Ready to Ink pages?
Yes.
They're so much fun. I love doing Ready to Ink. Let's see if I had any work on Ready to Ink. There's my inking on Ready to Ink pages. Do I have any multi-pass? What do you mean by that?
Like actual cards, I guess. Multi-pass. That would be funny. We should make those and put them in the register. That would be good.
Can't believe Miss Jen beat me on that saga page at the C Pro. Sorry, man. I wasn't trying to be all like that. Okay. I'm going to have to do some research because I cannot remember who did this, but there's someone of merit that did this awesome crow for me. It looks like SC with a G on the outside, 1996. Anyone recognize that? Probably Gallant.
Not a bar.
I think it's Gallant. No, it's not Omar. Okay, remember I told you about that kiddo that had the multi-personality? This is his art.
That's insane. I mean, in a good way.
That's original art. I am honored to own an original piece of art of his.
That's pretty sick.
Lilu Dallas Multibus.
Lilu does.
And then in this binder are things like, this is original art from the Eighth Beast. This is...
What's the yellow stuff?
That's the Zipatone. Turn in...
Class? What is the yellow stuff? Zipatone.
Zipatone. All right, let's see if there's anything else that's show and tellable in here.
Wow.
This is an original piece of art by Justin Woodard. We hang that on your mantle. That kid's your spirit artist. Oh, this was printed in my, I think this is back of first issue, Eighth Beast. This is by C. Daniel. Sorry, you're at work. Sometimes you miss stuff. Oh, original art from where? Oh, the preacher stuff. I'll look at it. It's issue number 24, I think. This is from an awesome book called Abracapocus, issue 1, page 5.
That is
Some of this stuff I just really, I don't even know who the artist is anymore.
Hilarious. The dinosaur.
Artwork for Christian art project that I worked on. I feel like I owe that back to the original artist. More Abracapocus. How do you look up and see if Abracapocus ever got put out? Oh, I got a second copy of that awesome art. I should send that one to Kyle. Oh, here you go. If you have any copies of Eighth Beast, you'll know what this one is. That's
Speaking of,
page 8 of the 0 issue.
licky.
No, that's my work. Okay. What in the world is this?
A storyboard. Looks like.
This for all the world looks like the guy who made Scott Pilgrim. Is it possible that this crazy thing is something from him? Who, what, when, where? Oh, this is actually us doing a class. Who, what, when, where, why, how. That's awesome.
The answer on Abracapocus is I'm going to need more time to research because there's a very famous Looney Tunes cartoon named Abracapocus.
Oh,
And
yeah,
much art has been created based on it.
that is my original art for the interior issue 2. It was just a little splash page that was at the very end. Interior art of 1. I think there was another one. Oh,
Scott.
I think that's Shannon Gallant making me some extra bits. This is my inking over Shannon Gallant art.
I thought that was Ghost for a second.
It does look, but
It does look like Ghost.
Yeah, but that is of since we were like doing stuff with Antarctic Press. I think that's straight up.
Yep.
Oh, my original. This is original art for issue 3 that has never been seen.
Oh.
Because issue 3 hasn't been made yet. So I have the art for the book. I totally forgot that I have this. And it is. That is definitely Gallant. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. And it's a callback to issue 1, the art, because that's issue 1 original art. How much for the issue 3? The issue 3. I'm not actually selling my original art because I have to have it in case I reprint the books.
Yeah, Brainy, you can't have it till she makes the book. We need
I'm
to know
gonna
what
make the
happens.
book, and then then you know me, and you'll get first dibs.
Some of us have been waiting since we met Jen to know what happens in issue 3.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I've got some extra number 2 stashed in here for some reason. That's yeah. I got 1s and 2s in case I ever need them. We used to do these classes for like how to do comic book art and make things. Look at this cool like pistachioed porpoise. You know, I have these in here. Not real Dory. I think I've got most of the art for the 2 books, including the issue 0, which I will eventually somewhat print. This is someone trying out for the 3rd book because we lost our artist for 3rd book. Here's the thing I was trying to pull out earlier. Uh-huh. There's Bobby doing the crow for me. Super talented.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and there's Shannon doing that for me. All right, this is the one I wanted to show you guys. Remember I was talking to you guys about the dog book I showed you earlier? Here's an original pencil sketch of the character.
That's sick.
I'm so excited to own this piece of art. This one, you know, like when sometimes you have art that probably, I don't know if it's worth anything to anybody else. It's definitely worth something to me. All right, we got 10 minutes. Really and truly, y'all, thanks for letting me do tonight and just like to take this walk down memory lane. I'm going to do a re-up in case somebody needs any of them. I have my 8th Beast, number 1 and 2 for $5 a piece. I will autograph them that are available. We have the platinum cover for Archangels that is $25. Those are very, very rare. And then I have runs of Archangels 1 through 9. And those are $30 for a set. And I'm doing $35 for the fall 10 which are impossible. I own all of the copies of both of those.
You do.
I've rescued them.
Yep. We're gonna have to go find and see if you have some.
What, the tins?
Yeah.
I have them I know I have them at the warehouse. I've got
I'll have to
at
get some of those.
least
I'll have to get some of those.
I have at least 4 cases of the master case things.
Big boxes.
You know where to get it when you need it. That's right. That's right. And was there anything else? Anyone want to make a deal on all of the X-Files stuff? Anyone else an X-File fan or know somebody that's an X-File fan? Just so you guys know, the next show that I'm going to do, which is when is next Tuesday, which will be new comic books. After the new comic books, I'm going to have a new slab collection that just arrived. And then I've got a bunch of other books that I've prepared. I know you guys have been waiting for comic books. I'm sorry I got crazy and decided to do this fun thing instead. There's just like some crazy stuff in here that stuff I love. Hold up. Star Wars Episode 1 plastic bag.
I know, it's so
It's all stuck together.
but it works.
Taco Bell.
Oh my god. That's hilarious.
Can I get signed sets of Archangels? Yep, you can get. We'll definitely get you one signed. Kyle, I'm gonna write it down on my list of things. And David, if you're still on, do you want your 1 through 9 signed? I'm assuming. Brainy wants some beasts. I got you, friend. Now the crazy thing is if I continue with the series, I know everyone wants me to do it as a graphic novel and just get it done. And I get that. But I'm like, what am I going to do with my extra cover? Or maybe I'll just do that.
We're both instinctive. We do this. We just know to let it dry.
I made the biggest mistake. I actually got to meet William Catt from Greatest American Hero. And he signed something for me. I had a nice long discussion with him. And then I slid it between 2 books and smeared it right off.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, they handed me another one later on. So
Thank you, Melinda. This one's good.
I'm kind of nosy.
Here we go.
Oh, this is when I went to Comic-Con, this is my charge for, I wish I could go back in time here. Here is my San Diego Comic-Con bill for Choice Hotels International, which is I stayed at the Quality.
Oh my god.
Which is in downtown San Diego on Ash Street. This was me staying there for 1, 2, 3, 4 days. And for 4 days, it cost $325
In 1997.
in 1997. And now you can't get a room for 1 day for $325.
So she will understand this. I've been to San Diego 3 times. Stayed at the Harbor View Hotel in the marina. Great seafood restaurants in the marina. At 5 o'clock, all the sailboats come in. It's so amazing in San Diego. Doubletree Hotel. Also, on 15th, 16th floor, the destroyers come through the bay, and they are taller than some of the high-rise hotels.
Oh, so you suggest staying way out there?
It is amazing. It is amazing when you go out there. You stay at the Harbor View Hotel in San Diego, Doubletree.
All right, we're going to spend the last 5 minutes. Ask us anything about buying, selling, trading comic books in 1995 to 97.
Oh my gosh.
It was a different animal. Ask us anything.
Hang on. We'll wind up our brain to remember back that far.
Archangel's Patrick Scott. Did you or did you not spend the night on my couch and or floor for any convention that we ever did at the store?
Can neither confirm or deny those true rumors.
Did you enjoy the lasagna?
Yes, it was delicious.
It's that was my deal with back in the day for people. You used to be able to entice them with if you spend the gas money to get to me, you can stay at my house and I will feed you. And people will be like, sounds good. And we just lay everybody out on all the surfaces.
But all the fun things were when she would rent out a movie theater and we'd go watch some movie or come do some premiere. It was a blast. Those were fun.
Yeah, we used to do, because it was like I know 100,000 people is a big city, but because they liked it that they didn't have to do the promotion and use their own people, they loved it when we did stuff. So we did a lot of like stuff like for a lot of the Star Wars promotion, we would have like citywide hunts for, we bought these like the standees for like R2D2, whatever. And we'd have one at a bunch of different businesses, and they had a question on them that you had to answer. And then there was one letter from that answer that the very grand prize, you had to unscramble that to know, to get the final thing. And man, it was like, so, I made it really hard.
You know, the Phantom Menace and all of those, the prequels, we would go to off I-10, the Marquee, and we'd have lightsaber fights. Everybody's dressed up in cosplay. I mean, thousands of people in line for every showing, and just we're all having lightsaber fights out front. I mean, it was a blast.
This was the day when you had to like when I was in Chicago,
early 2000, yeah.
There were people waiting in line for a month for tickets. So I would go out there every day after work and like go through the line and make sure everyone was doing okay and all that stuff. See if I could go get food for people. And then once everyone got tickets, they went back right into the line for 2 weeks to wait for a good place in line for this is for release of Phantom Menace.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Why didn't we buy all the original art in existence in the 90s instead of houses, cars, and food? I know, if we could only go back and tell ourselves to just buy the entire pile of creature books.
So here's a fun fact. If you'd have just bought stock in this instead of buying the newest iPhone every year, you'd be a multimillionaire.
Bring out, that's truth. He's just speaking
Apple
truth.
1984.
But Pablo's, the question he raises, like, it does kind of like legitimize like the art form of comic books, that now for a long time you could get original art for like $100 a page, no problem. And now for most of anyone of any merit, you're paying thousands of dollars.
I was going to say $750 minimum.
Yeah, I think it's great that, and I'm hoping that the artists themselves are getting to enjoy some of that benefit.
Yeah, Scott, he does some original art. Scott Sarag, look him up. He's phenomenal on Facebook. He has a page. He's $500 a page. He'll do any kind of stuff. Works for, with Gene Simmons, Freddie Prinze Jr. Wow. He's worked with Liefeld. He's done everything. He's phenomenal. Scott Sarag, check him out.
So cool. All right, I'm gonna figure out how to put Tony from Winnie the Pooh on my computer. Thank you guys so much for all the support you guys give to me. Thank you for being willing to buy our cool old 90s books.
Yes.
Let me know once you get them and you read them. Just know that I know that there are problems with the book, and that when I made these books, I hand sold them mostly to people that I was going to see every week when they picked up their poll. So we could talk about that was like a jump back in time. I did not know how to do like the little block, like meanwhile or 6 months ago. So there are things that are like that I would add now if I was doing it again. But in all other ways,
pages for $200 back in
whoa!
the 90s.
10K
Wow.
is what you can't touch a Kirby page for less than 10K anymore.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's so awesome.
Listen, if anybody comes on here and gives Miss Jen a problem about understanding how time works in comics in the 1990s, I will ban you from whatever platform you're on because I have that power. All right? You picked the wrong fight.
But I do want feedback. Please give me feedback, everybody. All right. Stay tuned, because coming up next on the Comic Book Shopping Network is going to be Tony Corona and whatever craziness he's going to do. He does a bunch of really great shows, and don't challenge me. Oh no. There's going to be, please stick around. He's got 2 hours of show after me, and I usually go and shop that show. So if you see me on the show while I'm driving home, don't give me a hard time about it. I'm not really driving. Well, I am driving and listening, but anyway, don't do as I do as I say. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.